harmonious well-being and proper functioning of the body. It is not easy to live with permanent to minor joint damage. In a world of get healthy, get fit, live right, a person with permanent to minor joint damage is often forgotten. By watching Aquatena, you will be provided with lifelong skills that will help you live with permanent to minor joint damage. Today's Aquatena will focus on the area of the wrist, another area that is often forgotten. But for persons suffering with permanent joint damage, whether you are experiencing pain in the actual wrist and finger joints, or if you are a person who has to walk with a cane or crutches, or even if you are at the beginning of your therapy treatment needing to walk with a walker, this will benefit you. I know most days people have dishwashers. You may not actually be at a sink or be able to be at a sink, so this can be done, and it's suggested be done drawn in a hot bath, again listening to some of your favorite tunes, using each song that passes as your time link. Don't count, don't do reps. If that's what fits you and that's what works, you do what works for you. But you can also use the songs and the changing of songs as your timekeeper. You notice that in this sink I've been doing wrist bends. Again, if you are suffering from permanent joint or cartilage damage from the waist below, you likely have a cane or a crutch, or at some time may have to use a cane or a crutch. The wrist can become so weak from carrying and compensating those portions of the body. It's most important to remember that every other joint, bone, and muscle in your body does not want to be forgotten. It's still there working for you. So you just do your wrists back and forth, and as the song changes, you're just going to go into circles. As you do the circles, you want at some point in time just go the opposite direction. Well, Aquatena's purpose is to combine lifelong skills. How do you get by every moment of the day of pain? This is, again, if you suffer from mild or even permanent joint damage. I'm just going to work the wrist out. Again, a nice hot bath drawn up. Relax yourself into the water. Let your wrist just go below to the base of the tub and just do them circular motions. Now we're going to go to windshield wipers. Just want to take your hand and bend that hand all the way back towards you like you're giving a stiff hello. And wave from side to side. Don't strain yourself. Don't hurt your arm. But keep your arm below the water. As you go from side to side. If it's difficult to go from side to side using both hands, go from side to side from one and pass on the electricity to the other. listen to the music in the water. Now, you're just going to go into stretching out your fingers and pulling them back into a hard fist. And just pump all in the water. Keep your hands below the water. Keep your hands in the water. You can do your hands at the same time or let them take turns, but work them both out. Stretch the fingers as far as they'll go and pull them back in as far as they'll go. Again, don't hurt yourself. As you do this, you feel this in the forearm. You feel this up the elbow. Every bit of you is connected from head to toe. You just have to remember your other joints and muscles and bones that are not damaged love you. They work for you, and they want to be worked. And you have to figure out whatever way you can, and that's what Aquatena is about. Because some of the regular forms of keeping yourself healthy and fit may not always understand the persons that don't want a lifetime of strong medications to keep pain away. If you want to know the natural way to get through every minute of the day that you experience joint pain in whatever area of the body. Now we're going to just stretch those fingers out. And one by one, you're going to stretch your thumb out. And one by one, take your finger to each part of the thumb. And you're just going to make circles in this manner. Make each finger contact that thumb on each hand. And the way you're going to make a circle is you're going to bring that finger all the way in as if the finger by itself is balling up until you form a little circle. And then let it stretch back out to the edge of the thumb into a big circle. You're going to do each finger that way. Make each finger contact that thumb and work. Make each finger ball itself up, forming. If a little circle doesn't make sense, balling up, making each finger ball up into a fist and stretch it back out. Using the tip of your thumb all the way, your pinky, finger, and then repeat the action. Leave your hand below the water. Again, if you're unable to get down into a tub and you have a membership or access to a local jacuzzi, you can just hold your arms underwater and perform these moves underwater. If you don't have income or access or ability, even if you're unable to be at a sink or lean on the edge of a sink to perform these stretches, they can be done outside of water, sitting down. But Aquatena wants to point out how the weightless environment of water can assist in helping you live with permanent joint damage. You're just going to keep going back over the fingers. Again, use your music as your timekeeper. If you count, count. But this is about making habit of things that will help you get through these types of pain without heavy pain relief medication, which can cause damage to your internal organs over a long period of time. If you live with this type of pain, sometimes you have to resort to to offer small ways of getting through it throughout the day. Make this a part of your life, like brushing your teeth. Now we're just gonna give the whole hand a wiggle. Let it shake out and let it relax. Again, keep your hands below the water. If it's more difficult to do both hands at one time, do them one at a time. But let them all shake. Feel your wrist all the way down to the first set of knuckles. We are not anatomically correct here. Again, this is not a professional service. This is a lifetime skill learned that the creators of Aquatena wants people suffering from permanent to mild joint cartilage damage to learn. Let the hand shake all the way down to the fingertips. Feel each finger from the thumb to the pinky wiggle. Be grateful for every piece of joint, vein, muscle working for you. The muscle, the joint, the cartilage that's damaged is still working for you. I have to adjust in little ways